Hey, it's Edge here. Today we are taking a look at technical analysis for Solana with ticker SOL. I'll cover wave analysis with Elliott Wave Theory and give key levels and targets for this. So let's get going. Overall, on a higher time frame, we have quite a few counts. So let's go through them. Again, these counts are most likely on the wrong degree, meaning that one here of cycle could be also a one of primary. They could be changeable as well, but I haven't done that as I've labeled quite a bit here. Now what we need to focus here is that we've topped here around September according to this count instead of here at November. Now the thing that I don't like about this is just because the correction, how it has been happening. Creating this WXY down here, at first it looked pretty good, okay, but now that I had more time and the price has developed further, saying that wave W is this short, it just doesn't work with the rest of the structure here. Comparing the wave W to WY now, or wave Y, takes so much longer, 10 times probably. So to me, that is the reason I'm not really liking this count. I'm actually just going to remove it. Other scenarios we have is just primary 1 here, 2, 3 up here, currently making the 4, as in with other crypto assets. This is the primary on those, so that would lean me towards this count as well here. Now the scribble here is from CoinGecko, I believe, or CoinMarketCap, or some of those sites where I just took a screenshot of the price history and plotted it down here manually, as there was no price history on Binance at least. Other possibility is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 topping out here. At this point we would look for a way larger downward cycle, which would take a lot longer than the current structure that we have. So yeah, if this is the case, we would be making probably this structure than something like this, and then just complete dump. But just have that in your mind as well when price comes back up to these highs, and see what kind of structure we have here before just going all in. Well, all in, you're probably already all in, but at least take profits. Another scenario is if we want to start the count from here on observable price history, we could just have this as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. But again, at this point we would be looking for downwards a bit more than the wave 4 that we're expecting. Now let's get into the medium time frame and see what is happening. So I'm going to basing off my analysis of this third wave count, or third wave topping up here, and then we are looking into a couple of different scenarios. The first one is this. So again, we have a W on yellow, WXY into orange W, aka the intermediate count, then a WXY into X, and now we would be looking for another 3-way set downwards. Currently this looks like a 5-way structure here, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, same as in other cryptos. So there are again 2 same scenarios basically for this asset as well. Either we have this WXY count where we are creating the A wave, then the B wave, then the C wave. Invalidation for the zigzag right here at $116. If the price goes above that, then I would be considering this more as a flat, and we would need to look into this wave structure to find a 3-way sequence, or this completely is something else. On a higher time frame, this orange box is where we would be landing on the WXY. The 1.618 here acts as a invalidation point around $21.70 to 80 cents. We don't want to see wave Y end below that. And that's the WXY. Then we have another set here. This works only on logarithmic scale. I want to make that clear that on arithmetic scale this diagonal does not work. Here we have an expanding diagonal that can be measured as an expanding diagonal. On arithmetic scale that is not the case, and wave 4 is smaller than wave 2, and you see this is some kind of a contracting diagonal, at least it looks here, but it is actually super close to being valid, but yeah, just have that in mind. I'm playing this as on logarithmic though, so that's why I'm presenting this option here. Now this is saying that we have 5 waves in here in a diagonal, expanding diagonal into A, 3-wave structure into B, and now looking for 5 waves down to complete this whole correction here. So targets for this one overall on higher time frame, again from $70, which we have already come down to well, all the way down here to $7 basically. Hopefully we don't get some massive extended 5th wave here. Now let's take a look at local price action that fits here. This all should be on a one larger degree, but I created this count for the WXY scenario, but it fits well for this ABC as well. Let's just take a look at it instead, whatever it will be in the future. So again, 1, 2 here, another 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. We do have a nice divergence on 3rd and 5th. Let me close the open interest here. 3rd and 5th here, we can see a divergence here, which is good and what we are expecting. The wave 3 is extended, it comes to 2.618 of this wave 1, so we don't expect extension here on the 5th wave. Now wave 4 is expected to get to here where it already is, and it could have already been done. This is again the 38.2 retracements for wave 4 is the typical expected value. What else? Well, wave 5 targets. We have 2 different targets. One is inverse wave 4, and it gives us this box here, and which starts from $33 and ends at $28, and this other box here, which is the relationship between the wave 5 to wave 1, and for that we expect at least $40, but at that point we would have a truncated 5th, which is something that we don't seek. The lowest it could go according to this is $22. Now again, as we are looking currently at the WXY count, this would only be the scenario or targets for wave A. At this point we would look for the wave B and C, but for now this is fine. If again we have the wave C ending here for this ABC correction, this is where we are actually looking at. So let's remove all these price targets for now and see if there's confluence with other stuff here. So plotting down some daily, weekly and monthly closes, and I'm still going to be keeping all these levels here, just so we can see what we're actually looking at. Also, let's plot down some levels here and get just a bit higher time frame. Hopefully you can still see something here. I know it is small time frame or small numbers on screen. Unfortunately there is nothing I can do about that. There's no option on Tradingview to get these numbers bigger. It's just the resolution I am working here with is quite big, so the numbers appear small on smaller resolution screens. In any case, we can see loads of volume in this area right where our targets are, so that is a good thing. Another set we have here is, or another, come on, another area of interest is this one below this brown box here, which is at the 1.618 extension of this ABC move. We have the target of 2.618 as well of this smaller degree of this minute or green count lining up perfectly with that. There's also a daily from around last year, July, which adds even more confluence to this area here. What else do we have here? And let's see, that is around $23. Again, if we are going to go below, we would be needing an extension for the fifth wave, and if it is still even the C wave here, another really good area to look for longs is this one here, around $14. We have a weekly and support and resistance area with loads of volume here. Definitely an area that is interesting. Pretty much that is it. We have this monthly here that is ticking both of the green boxes and is aligning really well with these targets here. So an area of interest as well. This monthly has been tapped though, so it is not that valid anymore. I shouldn't say not valid, but it is not as effective, I guess. Now this is also where we have the 38.2 here, which is again the default wave 4 retracement. So these three targets here are basically the ones that I'm looking forward to the most on Solana as the price comes down here. For the targets for the WXY, we need to look that up at later date, as we would again have another leg up first before the final targets. But I guess that's all of the targets and everything I wanted to share on Solana for now. Let me know if this was any use, and if you have another count on this one, let me know as well. It's always interesting to see. But for now, I thank you for watching and hopefully see you on the next video as well. Bye bye.